hold on to is that God said so. I want to talk to those in the room who's ever been stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it looks like your back has been up against the wall. You are the ones that I came 3 hours and 14 minutes to talk to, because I want to let you know, sisters and brothers, that God is aware that you have been trying to figure out ways to make manifest what he has spoken. God is aware that some of your friends think the idea is crazy. Your boss think the idea is crazy. Actually, you think the idea is crazy. But God told me to tell you, even though it looks to be a little crazy, that you have to hold on to the only thing you've got. Noah doesn't have a weather forecast to hold on to. He doesn't have statistical data to hold on to. He doesn't have an atlas to hold on to. An almanac to hold on to. All he has is that God said rain is coming. And I just want to prophesy over this house. I don't care how long you've been in a drought. Don't care how long you've been in a recession. Don't care how long you've been in an economic crisis. I know that you may just be anticipating things getting better, but I heard the Lord said you should expect for things to get better, because rain is on the way. If Noah was just anticipating, he would have just sat up on his couch every day eating Cracker Jacks and potato chips, watching his clock, waiting on the sky to crack open and waiting on the rain to fall. Flight attendants secure the cabin. We're reducing altitude and I can see the runway ahead, and we're getting ready to land the plane. I want you to encourage your neighbor as I survive a little turbulence, getting ready to find my key in 40 seconds. And I want you to just look at your neighbor for me. Come on, nudge him with your elbow. I know it's warm, but nudge him with your hot elbow and say, hey there, neighbor. Tell them I made up in my mind that I'm going to wait on the Lord, because I know it's been a time. I know it's been rough for you. I know that things have been a little challenging for you. I know that things have seemed a little topsy-turvy for you, because God is the kind of God who will tell you to get a pail because rain is coming, but when you get outside, there's not a cloud in the sky. I said God is the kind of God who will tell you that things are getting ready to be better, and the moment it tells you that things are gonna get better, seems like all hell breaks loose. Who am I preaching to? But I came by to tell you that God is, he's going to expect you to do what he told you to do, and he's got one word for you, and that one word is build, because it's getting ready to rain. I want you to tap your neighbor on the shoulder, tap him real good, and say, oh neighbor, say, oh neighbor. Tell them I don't know about you, but tell them I'm sure that rain is on the way. Ask them, how do you know that rain is coming? I haven't seen it on the news. I haven't read about it, but I know that rain is on the way because he said so. And I'm gonna hold on to the word of the Lord until I see evidence. Yeah. Said I'm gonna hold on to his word, and I'm gonna build. Even if I gotta build by myself, I gotta build because I wanna be ready when my breakthrough comes. I don't want to miss another moment. I know I've been discouraged. Can you imagine? It was 120 years. Every time you heard Noah preach, he only had one message in his heart. It's gonna rain. I'm sure sure people said, man, give up. I'm sure people said, man, throw in the towel. I'm sure people said, you're a fool and you are crazy. Because if it was going to rain, it would have started raining by now. But I want you to know, I don't care how long you've been waiting. I said, I don't care. I don't care. Said, I don't care how long you've been waiting. Said, I don't care how long you've been waiting. Said, I don't care how long you've been fasting. I don't care how long you've been praying. Keep on praying. The Lord is nigh. Keep on praying. He'll hear your cry. The Lord has promised. His word is true. Keep on praying. God's going to answer you. For the last time this evening, slap somebody high five. You can use sanitizer later. Slap it with your sweaty hands and say, neighbor, I'm not going to give up, but I'm going to build. If I got to build with tears running down my face, if I got to build with no money in my bank account, if I got to build with all of my family against me, if I got to build, I'm going to keep on building. I'm going to build till that book is published. You got to build till you go back to school. You got to build till you start that other business. Build till they make you a manager. Build till they make you a supervisor. Build. Come on and touch 3 people. Let them build. God's going to send help for you. God's going to send somebody that's going to help you build. Ask your neighbor, will you help me? I don't need somebody that's going to push me down. I don't need somebody that's going to hold me back. But I need somebody that's not intimidated. Tell your neighbor, tell him I'm not intimidated by your building. Even if you get through before I get through, I'm going to celebrate what you're building. I'm going to praise God for what you're building. I'm going to glorify him for what you are building, because I know it's going to make a difference. I know it's going to be something nobody in your family has ever built before. That's why the devil has been on your track. That's why the devil been trying to turn you back. But shake you. I'm going. I know y'all hot. I'm going. Hey. But just tell somebody I'm going to keep on building. Hey, yeah. Tell them I'm going to keep on building. I know it's going to get hard sometimes. I know it's going to be a little difficult. I know it's going to have some downward days. I know you're going to feel like throwing in the towel. But I want you to know strength is coming. Everybody lift your hands. I speak strength over your life. Strength over your family. Strength over your children. Strength over your dreams. Strength over your goals. Strength over your career. God's going to strengthen your hand so you can keep on building. I want you to tell somebody, tell them, I want to know, how do you know that you can keep on building? Tell your neighbor, I want to know. Come on, it's going to work if you preach it with me. Come on and preach it with me. Say that, I want to know, how do you know that you can keep on building? Tell them, I've got 3 reasons to let me know to keep on building. And the first reason is because no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against me in judgment shall be condemned. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. The second reason that I'm going to keep on building is because I reckon that the sufferings this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed to me. I know it's warm, but touch somebody. Tell them glory is coming. That's why I gotta keep building. Glory is coming. I'm not gonna quit. Glory is coming. Glory is coming out of these tears. Glory is coming out of these sleepless nights. Glory is coming. There's a reward that's on the way, and the glory of the latter house shall be greater. Oh God, I'm about to have a fit. I said shall be greater. I said shall be greater. I gotta let the people go. I said shall be greater. I said shall be greater than that of the former. Tell somebody, please leave me alone. I said tell somebody, I know it's gonna work. It might be dark, but even though it's dark, you gotta keep on going, because yea though I may walk through the valley shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for the Lord is with me. His rod and his staff, they comfort me. Tell somebody, God is your light and your salvation. I said, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and they fell. Man, lean on somebody. Lean on them and tell a neighbor, God is sending you building power. Keep building when they lie on you. Keep building when they talk about you. Keep building when they call you everything but a child of God. Keep on building until rain comes. Rain is coming to your marriage. Rain coming to your family. Rain coming to your children. Rain coming to your life. Coming to your job. Rain is coming. Rain is coming. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Yeah. I know it's tight, but I want you to just try to bump into 3 people. Touch them on their shoulder. Tell them rain is on the way. And if you believe it, open up your mouth and give them a shout. Give them a scream.